Welcome, everybody. Joe with ECRM here today, and I have with me Dan Sadler from IRI, and he was one of the moderators of the roundtable discussions at our Candy Planning Everyday and Summer Seasonal session. So his topic focused on the impact of COVID-19, which was also the topic of his educational session that we sent to everybody in advance of this. So a lot of details in there. So Dan, what's interesting is I'd love to hear how your conversation went with the roundtable participants and how that kind of either compared or contrasted with some of the findings that you had from your research.
So definitely, our conversation really focused around some of the trends, that we're seeing. So, we know that COVID, with Easter, it was a little bit of some rocky roads. We had some ups and downs throughout COVID. Coming out of COVID, though, with C-store rebounding, we're seeing some very strong trends. That's some of the things we talked about. So chocolate candy up 9% since May of this year. Non-chocolate up, doing well. It's like up 5-6%. So we were really kind of seeing, the candy industry coming out of COVID, coming out pretty well. So, and, we also talked about Halloween. There's a lot of question marks around Halloween. What's Halloween going to look like this year? Is it going to be less trick-or-treating? What are some of the plans going to be? And, one of the things we're seeing early on in IRI is, we're seeing that, a lot of the Halloween candy has come out much earlier than in years past. We probably, typically, when we track Halloween, it's usually an 8-week time period, September through October. We're going to probably most likely have to start that earlier this year because I know here in Chicago, I saw Jewel. They had Halloween seasonal aisle up last week in July. So it was very early.
Interesting, because Teresa Tarantino from Candy and Snack Today moderated a roundtable on that topic alone. And that's one of the things that they talked about was specifically how early they were the retailers were getting their displays out. So so a lot of the findings that you had, a lot of these guys saw these things happening. They were experiencing it themselves.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they had a lot of real life examples to kind of to parlay with what I was talking about. So, yep.
Gotcha. Was there anything different or anything unique jumped out from the conversation that your roundtable participants were experiencing?
No, one of the things we talked about a little bit was, what trends do we think will stick, what won't? It's the consensus around the roundtable was like, we're seeing bigger packages being sold to candy this year. And they think that's a trend that's going to really stick, resonate. So it's something that, not sure right now, but yeah, kind of the consensus among the people in the room was that we're going to see, some of those larger sizes stick around. So that was interesting.
Is that because people are kind of picking their spots in the store that they're going to shop? They're not browsing as much. They're looking to come in, get what they want, and then get out.
Yeah, I know. Some of the surveys we've done, consumers are looking to spend no more than 20 minutes in the store. So that's a great point, Joe. That could be one of the reasons for that. Exactly.
What about impulse? Did anybody talk about how it's impacting the impulse nature of candy, since it's pretty much at every single checkout?
Yeah, we did. So, one of the, obviously convenience had a big part of that early on in COVID. Now we're seeing, convenience come back. But we talked a little bit about how even the store's changing now, so that, those self-serve, self-checkout aisles. I know, again, my experience, and now they've got, candy at that, they've made partitions for that. So, certainly it's a worry just because, the impulse nature of candy, but it seems like retailers are adapting to it.
Cool. One more question. What about online? Did that come up?
Yep. We did talk about online. Certainly, yeah. The growth is phenomenal, and everyone pretty much in the room so that they do have some sort of online strategy, whether it's through, even kind of promoting innovations, new products, Halloween. But yeah, certainly that is top of everyone's mind is, having that digital or that online strategy. And if they're not doing it already, they've got a plan in place to make it happen.
One of the roundtables was moderated by Elise Thompson from Candy Industry Magazine, and hers was specifically about online. And that was a big challenge, a couple challenges. One was, in the summertime and chocolate and sending that and, not melting. Then the other was, and this might dovetail with your package size thing, was the package sizing. They're not going to ship and pay for shipping for 2 candy bars. So they tend to be promoting larger package sizes for online. Did anybody talk about that?
Oh yeah, actually, I can't remember who, but yeah, they did bring up that, that larger size package. When we talked about larger size packaging in general, it came up also online. That's your strategy as well. So yes, it did. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I know you have meetings to get back to, so thank you again for moderating this roundtable, and I will catch up with you afterward. Enjoy your meetings.
Thanks, Joe. We'll see you.